I have to finish this. I'm running out of time. I keep having these long breaks, man. I'm being dumb. I'm stupid. I'm a big idiot. Too bad he's probably gay. What a great way to start this episode. Anyway, I want to ask you a question, okay? Ask you a genuine question. What is Reed being seen as gay done other than being like a gag? Because it feels like this. Because it feels like something could turn into an actual story, like a genuine misunderstanding of some sorts. And otherwise, I guess it's just supposed to be a gag. But if it's a gag, why does someone like? I don't think this should be happening during a more serious conversation. There should be an offhand comment that fixes the whole matter. That's generally how you want to handle gags. Otherwise, it gets gravitas it doesn't deserve. The placement is wrong, even if the sentence is right. Context. I don't know. Like, so it's too sweet of a guy not to have a girlfriend. I thought maybe he's the homosexual. No, not gonna bring this. Not gonna bring this. Going to bring this open? You mean no, not gonna open this can of worms, right? Like how you call her your friend. Not your bestie, not your sister. Your friend. My friend! Or part 2. I like how you're like, yeah, just go have this fucking misunderstanding. You know how usually when they handle stuff like this, like, I feel like Anon's the kind of person who should resolve this of all people. Are we just setting up a scene where they can be like, I love you, I'm not gay, and it's being weird and dramatic? It's like, this, you didn't earn any of this. And we're not even going into it. We just dropped the bomb. What? There's a bomb here now. It's gonna blow up. Did mess up those gardens with the pop-up concert, huh? Sure did! A week of hard work. It's a fucking week, man. Get over yourself. Well, Frank says the concert is to go gardens where they get the most visibility. And you swear she's okay to hang with now? How the fuck would she know? I mean, I guess she probably got, like, kicked up, you know, beautification and got involved in it enough to know, I guess. You wouldn't believe how much we clicked over family cap. Jesus! You and her. The whole oldest and most responsible child thing. Okay, basically parent. Man, it's kind of weird to do that to your brother who's like 2 minutes younger. If I ever end up having twins, I'm strangling one of them to death. We are not going through this fucking song and dance. We're not doing this. And the little baby looks at me, what the fuck are you talking about? Listen, we're not fucking doing this, okay? Actually, maybe I'll just tell them that they were both born at the exact same time. I will get into that room. I will stretch it as wide as we got it, or make the C-section and we pull them out at the same time. Congratulations! You're the same fucking age! No, I'm 2 seconds older. You're not! Don't you fucking dare. And if they ever bring it up, I smack them on the head. It's the one thing I won't tolerate. Dad, why can't you hit me for doing a hard crack cocaine? I'm like, I'm fine with you doing crack cocaine. It's the part where you say that you're 5 minutes younger than your brother that I'm mad about. Smack! In this house, we're all born at the exact same time of day. Ugh. How do you explain that to your teacher? Yeah, teacher, my hair's falling out and my teeth are going. But, my dad really only got mad. God. I think this truce is still in place. Like you're fucking diplomats. The truce is still in place. Maybe she picks up with it fast and I will talk about stuff. Christ! I don't want to think about Monday. You could play hooky for the whole week. I doubt John would find us if he hid in this tree. Send his wife after us. Oh, worse. Ma'am. What the fuck does his wife have to do? She's not part of school faculty. The sewer had been knocked out or climbed up. Neither of us want to deal with either woman angry. It's the man. You know, spears might be able to snap your neck, but the mothers are sexist, so they get the superpower they don't really have. They have it only when it's comedically appropriate. Lame as it is. Like, you could hit him with a car at any other moment, but the second you drive the car at Anon, suddenly her constitution's 20. A laughing Fitz fades into the background, swaying branches and crinkling leaves. I like how you describe them as crinkling, but then describe them as mute. Thinking about our mom. Why are we repeating this shit? Hold up. Didn't we? I don't know when this would have come up. I'm not gonna go through 15 chapters trying to find this fucking shit. Couldn't you just... If this was a conversation you had, why do you feel the need to quote it? Also, if you're recalling conversation, why the fuck are you describing their actions? If I think of something someone told me, I'm not gonna describe their goddamn actions. God! What are you doing? You're already repeating so much of your fucking fic, and then you just copy a whole section? Or you're introducing... God! You had ample time to write this out if you didn't. And if you did, why are you quoting it? Directly! You've got enough lines of text. You don't need to copy-paste shit around like this. Are we afraid of the truth? Does they don't care what he know? And you know, oh god damn it. Is my phone going off again? Of course, it'd be a freaking reminder for something. No, that's the wrong week. 10. Ugh. Ugh. Well, it'll be an excuse to get outside, because today's my rest day. I'll turn it into an... Oh, I can make that into a nice walk, actually. Especially my dad. Once you end up in the military, I like me. It's a weird thing to say for a guy who apparently has a military family. I feel like this is a really weird angle to take. Because isn't your dad, like, still in the military? At this point, he's got to be in his 40s. So he's not a soldier that signed on for nothing. Why would he be so dismissive of the fucking career path he took? Do you think there might be a reason why Anon's dad's actual job is never told to us? Because, like, the dismissiveness and degeneration of the military is something kind of weird for the American culture, which tends to aggrandize the concept. It's really fucked up. And then the docs happens, they don't know what to do with me. Isn't docs with 2 X's, though? Hold on, let's look this up. Let's check it out! I'm pretty sure with 2 X's, regardless of how you spell it. An alternative spelling of docs. The 2 X's version is considered the official one, I guess. But I don't know how much Wiktionary is an authority on this matter. Yeah, Wikipedia goes with doxing 1X first, so... I always go with 2 X's. When it's the verb, at least. Create some clarity, you know. Oh, I guess this is the dox. It's not the verb. Although, I'm getting into some funky stuff there. Can I just point out, Anon's like, you made friends easily. You say this, but I would like to remind you that Anna's friends are fucking hot dog shit. And Anon's friends were entirely made because Anna told them to. Neither of these guys are actually all that good at making friends. They both suck. They're both anime nerds. They're both video game nerds. They're both alright at stuff. They're a lot more alike than I think they're willing to acknowledge. Really should just go somewhere else. Still my best friends at birth. But goddammit, I feel so much less than you. Oh no, 2 minutes would make a year of difference. It's almost a half-decent line for a cheeky novel. Never want you to feel like that. You say that, but you have been putting him down. Intentionally so. Like, there's so much contradiction between what these fucking characters want out of their relationship. I was close to mom and dad, blah, blah. I also feel like we already had this conversation, I think, with Fang. Like, I don't like how often this fic is just like, and again, and another one, and another one. Like, bitch, sure, this is why your chapters are like almost 20,000 words, because you're just repeating yourself over and over again. And you're not being salient or brief or witty. I love you, baby bro. You said this earlier in this fucking chapter. Could you not? It's so weird. Like, there are times where I'm saying you should split up this chapter because this is like thematically a whole other slice of cake. But it's so much different when you have the same fucking conversation in the same chapter. At that point, what are you doing? I wet her shirt. Stop pissing on your sister. God damn it, ain't on. Water sports is not a socially acceptable kink to show in public. Jesus fucking Christ. This. Could you just fuck off with the I don't want to make you feel less? You're literally humming a lullaby for the motherfucker as he's crying. Can you, for fuck's sake, be consistent with what you want out of this? Or at least make clear that this dissonance is the point. Would it kill Anon to be like, we're doing this anyway? I just talked about this and we're doing it anyway. Despite everything, we're right back at where I didn't want to be. Like, the story seems oblivious to the fact that it's just, fuck, man. I'm gonna go play some ramp after this. I need an actual goddamn break. I'm gonna say what I said before. It's impressive how every fic brings a brand new, unique angle of why are you doing this and stop doing this. No man is an island. Listen, no man is a hell of a woman. You've not met her, but I can assure you that no man is a fucking woof. She is an island. How is it his trademark? He's teaching dipshit teenagers the obvious stuff they should know. This implies he's told you this before and you just kind of shat on him for it? Ugh. Then we're doing docs at 2x's. I don't fucking know, man. I guess the docs is with 1x, but then, I don't know. What do I know? Oh, Jesus. Okay, listen. I hate that I already stopped the music, because this is the part where I normally stop the music, and I go like, Jesus Christ, what a fucking chapter and a half. It's no wonder I have this constant desire to eat. It's my guilty pleasure. It's the same as drinking to some people. Oh, sweet. I think I'm just going to go grab a big tub of quark. Not yogurt. Quark. Yogurt's bad for you. It's full of sugars and stuff. Whereas quark is just like a clot of protein. Doesn't have anything in it. It's just structural randomness. I'm not going to the same college as you. Have you signed up for it? No! God, it's such a weird thing to say. Positive. I've applied to Washington Design Institute of the Coast, and in fall, I'm going to be doing my undergrad career on my own. Surprise! I thought she said she was falling apart. Like, this works really well in a visual medium because you can have the voice actors do stuff and you can have the characters act, but it's a bit tricky to pull off a text. The whole thing of a kid I was supposed to be practicing with myself, like you expect, try to be free without me. Again, it's like these characters can't make up their fucking mind on what they want. Are they going to be twinsies forever or not? Are they trying to find out how to make it work? Because that isn't really what's happening either. It's like they just want to have both. They want to have their cake and eat it too, and they're acknowledging that there's a fucking problem here. They're not picking a path or trying to make it work. They're just like, everything goes, I guess. We're sticking to the plot. Huh. Dude, don't do that. You're going to hit someone. Also, you're in a tree. I'm pretty sure people could hear you if you start crying. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I was supposed to be with you. I wanted to so badly. For the past year. At the Anastasia Mous en zegt, Ina. Dat is gewoon Ida. At that side, I felt I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The sheer breath leaves me feeling poleaxed. That's such a clumsy verb to use for this, considering that Anon's almost certainly having his own breakdown. I never thought that we'd do something separate, even though I've constantly been talking about wanting to be separate from her and saying that I want to be my own person. I thought we were going to college and get joined at the hip. I had the surgery lined up in Taiwan and everything. No, it's Thailand where they do it, right? Yeah, it's Thailand. Jesus. All in over our lives is sharing everything. Sure, it wouldn't be to get. I don't know why it mixes those countries up. I had a friend who went to Thailand. I was like, "Are you sure about that?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm mixing them up again." Ugh. Somehow I don't mix up Iran and Iraq. Who knows, man? Who knows? Sure, we went together when we were adults, so that was something different. Dude, do you not know what fucking college is? Well, at the time, not now. But when is grown up the now? Is it after college? Could it be before? Is it possible, Anon, that you've just been moving the goalposts, which you constantly accuse people online of doing when you're doing it yourself? I can't believe you're a loser, Anon. You're a loser. It's a relied on her all my life. She dresses me. She picks up my underwear. I'm totally normal. Even though we're still siblings. This day proved that we love each other, can rely on each other. Can you just fucking get to the point? The point is that you can stay friends, and you can stay siblings, and you can stay familial and support each other without being conjoined at the hip. That is the plot you are trying to move towards. Why are you saying this? You literally stopped talking to her for a while. Oh, Jesus. There's this whole sense of like the plot just can't make up its mind. Like it wants to do both plots at once. Yeah, you're my brother. I always loved you. Yes, we just had a fucking talk about that. Ugh. Never held me back when we were kids. It really, like, I'm just gonna put it down like this. I genuinely think he wants to do two completely opposite plots at the same time because he doesn't want to write two fics. Ugh. I fucked up, you fucked up, but you aren't holding me back. So why are you leaving? We've all been together. Shut up! Don't you want to be with Fang? Like, you got a girlfriend, dude. How do you think you're gonna square Fang and someone else? Like, they talk about Fang like she's a done deal instead of a crush. So I imagine you plan to be with Fang in college. How do you want to square the circle, Anon? How the fuck do you tell your girlfriend, hey, I want to go to this college because my sister's there and I don't want to leave her alone? How the fuck do you explain that without sounding weird? It's because I want us to be ourselves. Anon, I don't want you to be forced to go. We better go to college. I would like to remind you that Anon has several times been like, you don't have to come with me to Folk Aldera, right? You could stay in Rock Bottom. Again, the story is really trying to do both. And it's not even doing it, like I said, in the way that could work. Ew. Actually, might get rid of the space there. You don't want to know out of school, out of a career. I want to go into architecture. A boy architecture design. Oh my god, she's one of those fucking losers that wants to build solar punk houses. Ugh. Get this solar punk out of here. Why am I getting another fucking text? It's always the same. Because built the child was the best memories in that treehouse. So I want to become an architect so I can keep thinking about my brother who I want to break off from? So you're getting into this job because you... What? Also, I want to point out, I just remembered, Meteor Game Anon has brown eyes. And now that I think about it, a lot of people give him green eyes. Huh. Emerald. Give me those fat gemeralds. I'm not thinking really about designs. Oh my god. I hate this fucking shit, man. You're not an expert because you look at you, Snoot. We have lost our faith in experts, and as a result, we have lost the meaning of the word knowledge. So transformed our tree houses need to work certain environments. Like, you do know that actually building arboreal design is like a fairly specific thing. You don't like build around existing trees. You usually build the tree into the house itself after the fact. Off to school in a few months. We're going to Tommy eventually. But things were... And in case you haven't noticed, things have been fucked up. Mom and Dad, they don't know that exactly. I feel like they should, given everything that's been happening. Probably think I'm going to go with you somewhere. Every time college was you too. I feel like that is an interesting conversation to have. You know, the fact that the parents are holding them collectively together. On the other hand, I kind of felt like the parents would split them off. You know, protect the golden child. I'm kind of frustrated, Mom and Dad. Ugh. Jesus! Why did I keep saying fucking Jesus, man? What kind of garbage? We had our own families. I don't like. I feel like this is a really weird fic to have the conversation in of having families like this. You know, there's something about how this is set up with Fang and Reed and everything. Like, I don't think Fang and Reed should be like your last. It's so much different. Because with Anon and Fang, right, in original Snoot game, it kind of works that they stick together into adulthood, into like past their adolescent years, because they're kind of like trauma bonded. They're kind of relying on each other to deal with the trauma of the situation. And in Snoot game ending 4, they don't even stick together. Like, it's just ending 3 where that trauma bonding happens. In ending 4, it's far more, you know, I didn't do anything. Might as well, buddy. You're still good, you know. But here, it feels so much weirder to have this conversation when these people barely know where they're going to be in 2 days. Right? Woof. For the 18,000th fucking time. Man, it's so great here. Am I better off than Anna's whole scenario? Finally. Ugh. This feels like a really weird thing to say, by the way. Given that she is put together, the only thing she kind of fucked up is that she didn't tell you, and she seems a bit worried about it. Like, I think all the rest of her that matters for, like, an actual career is still put together. Like, that part is still doing right. If anything, I think she'll make some new friends in college. What the hell do I actually want to do? Don't really assume everyone has to attend college. Someone's got to do the fucking trades around here, buddy. Someone has got to fix my plumbing. For my wife. You ready to help pick those pipes, huh? I need to get a crane just to get in a piece of concrete. Are there futures where we can walk alone? Jesus fucking Christ. Never alone. I'm still your sister. I don't know if Meteor Games just kind of ruined me, because it generally feels like it has a point to it. It has a bit more conflict, a bit more snass, a bit more snap. Apparently it goes down to shit. It kind of already has. But it started off with conflict. I feel like this is the moment where everything feels like it's going all right, and then everything gets pulled from under them. The problem is they're all sympathetic to each other. It doesn't work. There's no conflict if everyone's sympathetic and just sad about it. That's not... God. That's not what I want. It's so lame. It's so flat and flaccid. Ugh, god damn, you've been having this talk for 15 minutes, man. Or an hour, maybe more, who knows? Jesus, okay, we're getting there. Fuck. Again, why are you so attached to this goddamn idea, Anon? Are you just worried that you have to grow up? Because, again, like the fucking meteor in what's it called, Avocado High, this whole thing is supposed to be a metaphor for you having to grow up as a person, let go of your family ties, move in and live on your own. Like, it's not about your sister, it's about your family as a whole. Like, fuck! Oh! You know what you want to do? I don't. Why are you so fucking touchy-feely, man? Jesus Christ, stop implying. I could tell you got the scrap, forget whatever I should do. I was debating whether I should feel offended or not. Back to Jesus, human Jesus. Jesus! Jesus! Again, this chapter's so full of fucking Jesus. These people are never alone because Jesus is right about the goddamn corner. I see you there. Don't you look at me like that. So what exactly is the goddamn plot going to be for the rest of the fic? Because I know that you can technically make the plot that Aina's gotten exposed and blah blah blah, but that's not really relevant for what they're trying to do. Like, Anna isn't really defined by her social embarrassment the way that Anon is, because Anon's a little weak loser, and he's easily bullied. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't, like, they could solve the mystery, but nobody cares. It's not that relevant, and it wouldn't actually undo any of the damage or help with anything. God, I just don't fucking care. Holy. This would be the perfect moment for him to bring up Reed. I think your parents would ask questions about that, because, like, dude, you didn't even shop around? Well, that's just fucking parent. Why do you keep making the joke we're gonna be teenage parents? I really do want to, just shy of 40. Yes, that would probably put them around 20s, which is a little better than 18. Ugh. Dude, it's gonna be stuck. Oh, God, I just don't fucking care, man. Oh. Why didn't... Oh, that's the wrong writing. Oops. Wow, I don't fucking care about any of this. Armageddonus, give us your wisdom. The only problem I have with this chapter was that neither Anon or Anon mentioned the ultimatum. That I sent you to Skin Row for a year, that either call us in the military, don't care which. I mean, sure, the mother chewed up their father, that Anna forced him to send, okay, I'll send him along. But this still doesn't change the fact he was serious about the ultimatum. It's kind of hard to believe that the father cares about Anon when he was willing to send him to the ghetto, yet when Anon tagged along, he suddenly his parents remembered about their friend, Spare Flat. Especially since about Anon, could see Skin Row firsthand and see how bad Anon would be living there. The lack of this really hurts the street scene. I think there's a big market. There's a big fucking market for the idea that the parents suck regardless, right? But they're subtle kind of suck, and Anna picks Anon's side. You know, that'd be an interesting story. Don't know if it's for this one, but it's a narrative you can go with. How does lack of ribbing from Anon by asking Anna if there's a market for professional treehouses and that there's a chance she might be flipping burgers for a living to get her degree? It'd be funny if there was this. Okay. Also ready to make it last few weeks in this place. It's kind of weird since the docs probably happen around the 2nd of March and graduation is 11th of June. I mean, there's 3 months. Yeah. Armageddonus, you're not nitpicky. You're 100% right. You're a fucking great mind among a sea of dorks. I'm gonna go back to Aina. This chapter's so much fucking shorter. Jesus. What's it called? Under the bridge. Back to school. Wait, oh, God. God, man, I feel like the ambivalence is How many chapters are there left again? Oh shit. See, that's 24 total, but 24 is a. On one hand, I don't want to quit because we're too far in. On the other, I don't know, man. All the wind's been stolen from my sails. Interesting post from guest on chapter 17. By the way, why can't I shake out the feeling that Fang and this fic will remain non-binary even post-high school? Like, I swear this fic is closer to Goodbye Volcano High than Snoot game. As evidenced by the Trish and Reed at the beginning of the chapter, and it's the way they home in on the college stuff, leaving Fang alone with the music. Reminds me heavily of Goodbye Volcano High. And then Super Mario Tactica. I always prefer where Fang stays non-binary. You know, whole theme of Snoot game where Fang trying to be something they weren't, but I always prefer fics with good endings for non-binary Fang. I mean, you have to recontextualize Fang in that situation because you can't just take it. I'm happy for your son, but are you gay? Is it gay to love your non-binary girlfriend? Oh, I see. Because Anon calls Fang a partner. He didn't say girlfriend. So this is God. I love that. Oh, I like that his dad is at least trying. The female with tits. Do not stop. Oh, holy shit. Holy Anon. You can't just start describing them. Also, Anon, isn't Fang still they, them? Oh god, this whole situation is exactly the kind of train wreck I like to see. Ha! Fuck! God! No, no me around. But yeah, we get chapter 16 and 15. They seem to be a bit shorter. God, I don't like long chapters. They just suck the life out of me. Like a big sippy straw. Well, that sure was a whole load of I can't be fucking bothered. Let's hope it turns it around, Jim.